Welcome to the live show. How's everyone doing today? I just got back from a walk and a small drive. Trying to get comfortable in my chair that we all know I can only tolerate for so much at a time. Alright, let's minimize this. Let's check this out a little bit. Okay, I was gonna say, where's the sound? That is the druid. Yeah, we'll stick to this guy. This was my copied character. We don't need to do that. Can't wait till they upgrade, or rather update, the G-Force, because I'm tired of always having to reload it. It's really, really frustrating. The shit just does not work. I always have to keep going here. It's the first time ever in the history of this program that I actually have to do that. I normally don't have to do that. That's the performance. It's like I just have to click on it and click away from it, and then it works. Or at least it's supposed to. Now it's telling me my frames are not available. So frustrating. That is actually kind of annoying. And she thinks it's funny too. Let me exit the game. Let me start it back up again and see if that works. Because when it comes to computer games, I always want to know what's going on. And you see, when people say, oh yeah, PC Master Race, well, I'd like to have a few words with those people. Because man, I just always have, there's just always something. Always something. And it's a pretty annoying one too. Like I can do basic. There's all these different types of, you could see it there at the bottom, CPU utilization, render. But the actual FPS, it won't give it to me. It'll tell me everything else. Memory clock, my temperature, my latency. But my frames, for some oddball reason, it just won't tell me what it is. And that is annoying as shit. And that's because this program is shit. It just doesn't work. I mean, it's hard to like something that doesn't work, right? Because I need to be able to monitor my frames properly, especially while I'm streaming, because what I do is I test out multiple different configurations so that I can give people the best streaming experience, but I can also have the best gaming experience and kind of have a happy, perfect balance. I can't do that if my thing, the GeForce experience, is on a shit version. Download GeForce now. To be honest with you, I hate the fucking program with a passion. The problem is, I mean, I know there's only one person in here. I wished it was like 10, just so I could get multiple answers. I don't know if there's another program I can use. Don't say Fraps, because that shit just doesn't fucking work for some reason. It's a hit and miss. This one generally works, but best FPS counter. This was as of a year ago. Yeah, I don't always play Steam games, so that one is, like, useless. Using the game's built-in options, World of Warcraft doesn't have that option. Fraps? Are you fucking kidding? That shit has just never seemed to work properly. MSI Afterburner. Except I don't want all that junk. I just want the little frames per second counter. Yeah, GeForce Experience. The X-Story. I don't know, it is pretty annoying. I wish Fraps... I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess we could take a look at it. Maybe the new version. Registered users, please visit the members area for the full version. So what, I have to pay for this bullshit? While I'm warming up this stream, might as well check that out really quick. See if it actually works. Because if I can get this one to work, I'm telling you, I will get rid of the other one. Let me just exit out of that. Let's go ahead and minimize that. Like I said, I've tried this program multiple times before, and it just did not work. It's like it did, but it didn't. I know that sounds contradicting, but it just didn't do a good job. It just really, really didn't. It was a bit of a piece of shit. Fraps window, run Fraps when Windows start. Sure. I don't want it benchmarking. I just want it to show me my frames per second. That's what I want to know. I don't even remember how to configure this bullshit. No, I want to exit that. How do I exit this fucking software? The GeForce Experience. No, that's my Razer. That's the NVIDIA settings. Okay, that's the one there. Yeah, let's exit that. Somehow it's still there. Telling you, man. There we go. Nope, it's still there. I'll have to turn it off. Because it's not working anyways. Before I used to have to load the program every single time. Now I load it, but it just doesn't work. Which is kind of really annoying. There we go. That's done, that's done. Get rid of that. It looks like Fraps came up. No, so we want to minimize it. Except I want to minimize it to the tray. And I'm not too sure how to do that. I haven't used this program in a really long time. There, start Fraps minimize. No, you fuck. There we go. Is it still running? It is. Now let's just see if it works. Plain and simple. Does it know its role? To do one simple task. We're not off to a good start. Fraps isn't working. No Fraps. No GeForce experience. What the fuck, man? This is why I shit on these programs. It's hard for me not to make fun of them when they don't fucking work. I mean, I got it right here, and it's not on hide overlay. I have it so that it would show me my counter right there. Why isn't it working? These are benchmark settings. That's completely different. Overlay hotkey. What could be a good overlay hotkey? That one? I don't even want a hotkey, though. Because I think you can toggle it on and off. Oh, I see. Okay, that's what it does. It's switching it around. Yeah, I can't get this bitch to work either. So I don't know if there's anybody in here that's ever used this program. But it is just not working. Unreal. Maybe you have to start it after you start a game. It's kind of a waste of time. No, there it is. No, not that. Hey, how's it going, Raj? How you doing? Yeah, I don't get this at all. Like, I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I used to use this years ago, and it did work for the most part. I just don't understand. Like, there's something I'm doing wrong. I don't know. But I really need that fucking counter to work. This is pissing me off. Well, I'm doing actually pretty good, thanks you. I'm just a little bit annoyed. I'm trying to find an older version. Oh, that's cool. Trying to find an older version of the GeForce experience. I need something to monitor my frames that's actually, like, reliable. When I do... I mean, I do play a lot of Steam games. But... yeah, I need an older version of GeForce. I never had an issue with an older version of GeForce. Where the hell was the Steam one? Oh, right, Steam. Just to make sure that I've got this proper. We go to settings, in-game. In-game frames per second counter. Right there, but it never works. Is that because I have to enable the Steam overlay? Is that why? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that shit. GeForce was working fine up until the newest version. Overlay. Yeah, I just don't understand. All these things used to work properly. Now they don't. That's what's kind of really annoying. I don't like the Steam overlay because I've had some issues with it. What's this NZXT? I just need a little number in the corner to show me what my FPS is. I don't need all this stuff. I don't need any of that. It's showing me everything but what I want. Yeah, that part I wouldn't mind having. But I don't want any of this crap. Well, you know what? Let's try it and see what happens. If I don't like it, I uninstall it. It's just really that simple. I can't check the Discord right now. I'm not on Discord. I have to close all of this. Ah, I gotta get out of the game again. So this is a steaming pile of hot shit. It doesn't work, like I said. It's hard for me to like something that just doesn't work, right? I trash things that don't work. That's just what I do. I could select what. No, I'd have to log in and all that. Let me just see if this thing works. I just want to know what my frames are. That's it. And I can't use the Steam overlay because I've had some issues with it in the past. Having that enabled. I forget what it was, but it just wasn't working. This seems to be taking an awfully long time. Sign up. Oh, fuck that. What the hell is this? Jesus Murphy. Yeah, let's show everybody how old my computer is. That's what I want. I don't overclock. Power. Holy fuck. There we go. There we go. But where's the icon? FPS. Beta. Well, let me load up a game. Let me do this for the 10,000th time. It's a good thing there's like nobody in here. Where's the counter? Where is my frames per second? All right, let's read this. Oh, there. Automatically show the overlay when launching a game. Where? Where is it? Maybe it's not big enough? I can't see it? Where is it? I don't get it. I do not get it. There it is. Automatically show when launching a game. Yeah, but it says automatically. It should have just kicked in. Now I gotta... That's what Control O does. It opens up my friends list. Well... Are you kidding me? Oh, macaroni and cheese. I am. It's not working. Unbelievable. The fuck is this shit? Hotkey is not set. Let's do this. That's the hotkey. Now, how do I save it? Do I hit enter? No. Oh my god, for real? There. I don't see an overlay. Shouldn't have to do that. I'm telling you, man. GeForce experience was really the best experience. It just worked. It just fucking worked. I didn't have to restart the... Anyways. I just need an older version of GeForce experience. Where's the counter? Oh, man. No wonder I'm frustrated. No, fuck that. I shouldn't have to do that. That's a bunch of bullshit. Like, come on. I don't fucking get it. That is some maddening shit. I can't interact because I've hit that button. I can't interact with my game. My game is frozen. My keyboard. The hell did you have me download there, Raj? I can't even move my character in the game. What the fuck is going on? Of course it does. It works for everybody else. All these programs work for everybody else. As you can see, nothing is working for me. No, unfortunately, this... No supported power supply. Oh, man. Nothing seems to be working for me. Oh, that part works. Overlay again. FPS. Like, I mean... My drivers are all up to date. But it's completely frozen my game. I can't use my keyboard. My game is... I can't even... That is unbelievable. How the fuck? Okay, so no offense. We're going to uninstall that. Because it's just not working. Fraps and that NZ thing. We'll get rid of that. Now, I have this version of the GeForce Experience. 3.22. I need an older version. No, my drivers are fine. My computer was just working fine until the new GeForce Experience came along and fucked everything up. I need an older version of GeForce. That's what I need. And I need to get rid of Fraps. Because that's another piece of shit. I've been trying Fraps on and off for... Oh, I don't know. 10 years? Never fucking works. Again, it's hard to like something that doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like... There are legit reasons. Oh, why is he trashing it? Because it doesn't work. GeForce is generally something that I really like, but again, doesn't work. So 3.22 is what I have. I made a big fucking mistake. GeForce Experience download older version. Yeah, but I need a specific version. Official version, download old versions, for example, 3.20. Change the numbers in the download link accordingly. Well, as an example, that's a version right there that I could get, because what did I say mine was currently at? 3.22.0. 3.22.0, this is 3.20, whatever. I just need anything that's older that just fucking works. Because I'm done with unreliable programs, you see. I have a steering wheel, right? And I got a mouse from Logitech. But the latest software for G-Hub doesn't work. it literally renders my steering wheel, my $350 steering wheel, like a paperweight. So I have to use an older version of the software again, right here. See it right on my desktop. That's a version 2021, and this is version 2020. It's the same thing. I can't use the latest version. I can only use this version or my mouse and steering wheel don't work. Like, how fucking stupid is that? It's the same thing with this. I can't monitor the most crucial thing in my stream and my recordings, which is my frames per second. I don't have to worry about that on a console because consoles are more reliable. They're simpler, they're easier, they're more reliable. PCs can do more, but they're also more convoluted. And as you could tell here in the stream so far, you can see that it's very easy to have issues. I can't record properly, don't ask, when I have Steam Overlay enabled, which is why I can't use the FPS counter within Steam. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to be very conservative when it comes to programs. I usually like sticking with things that work, that I'm familiar with. I've never played with Afterburner. I know it's very popular. It's just I've never played with it. So I'd rather stick with something that I'm familiar with first before I start exploring other avenues. But yeah, it is a fairly reputable one for sure. People are familiar with it. So what game are you playing as of late, Raj? What did you get for your birthday? Did you get Resident Evil Village? Are you into those kinds of games? I kind of forget what kind of games you play on your own time. This is taking an awful long time to just remove that stupid program. I shouldn't say it's stupid. It's just this version is wonky. It doesn't work. I have to not restart the program. I have to go to performance, do the whole thing, and then keep re-clicking it for it to work. It baffles my brain. Now I'm going to run this older version of it. I don't need the latest. It's like my iPhone. My iPhone is 6-7 years old. When I dial a number, it calls out to the person I need. Do you know what I mean? Like it, right? It's not going to make talking to the other person on the other line any faster. If I click the weather app on my phone, it shows me the weather, right? I always need the latest. So I'm okay with something that's just a little bit older if it means it's actually going to work properly. You're a huge Hitman fan. I got all the Hitman DLCs. Oh, nice. Very nice. I don't want to log in with this crap. Log in. Yeah, I don't want to log in. Fuck off. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Jesus. Log in to Optimat. What if I don't want to log in? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end up making my own fucking program. I am going to design a program that monitors your FPS. You don't need to log in. I don't want to fucking log in. I don't want to capture and share my gameplay. Bitch, I'm live streaming. I'm already sharing my gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't... This is fucking annoying. So what, it won't let me bypass this? Remember, folks, get a PC, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Get on board with the PC, my friend. It's the master race, they said. There's nothing masterful about any of this bullshit in the past 20 minutes that's been going on in my live stream. This is fucking insane. This is absolutely ridiculous. And yes, you're getting a blackout. No one needs to see my password. That would be an epic fail. I'm not that fucking dumb. It's forcing me to log in to the internet just so I can see my frames per second. Are you seriously fucking with me right now? Oh, man. Almost done. I know you're on a black screen. In case you're just tuning in, I don't need you to see my password. Even though everything's got authenticator authenticators on it, and you wouldn't be able to get in anyways, even if I told you my password. You wouldn't be able to do it. You would never have access. But that is true, though. I could literally tell you my password and it wouldn't do anything. Because unless you have my phone physically in your hands, unless you plan on hopping through that window, it's not going to happen. I've just been greeted with a security warning. Now I'm in. Now that I've logged in, no, I don't want to optimize my games. Fucking assholes. I just want you to know your role. And let me do this. Will it do it? Doesn't look like it'll do it so far. Maybe this is the older version that the number only comes up when you're actually in a game and it doesn't always run on the desktop. The newer one does it on the desktop. No one could hack my phone. You'd have to physically have it in your hands. I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm. Well, at least my game works and I can move around. Alright, so let's try this thing again. Oh. Oh, that's why I exited the whole program. Well, that's why it doesn't work. Oh, for the love of God and all that is holy. No, I don't want it. What the fuck is this? Oh my God. PC is the master race. It's the master. Yeah, it's the master because it's treating you like the bitch and it doesn't listen to anything you say. Cancel. Abort. Abort. No. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it, Jim. You gotta be shitting me. I don't know if I want to yell, cry, or scream all at the same time. I couldn't tell you. But I'm going through some mixed emotions right now. Let's do this again. I'm strong. Serenity now. Okay, I didn't ask you to open my web browser. Fuck around. Fuck you. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of this evil GeForce experience. Well, we're just gonna unpin it. We're just... Vamos! No, I don't. This isn't 2003. It's very rare that you have to do restarts. No, this screwed up because I hit the wrong shortcut to the GeForce experience. And so it auto-updated my GeForce experience because I'm running an older one, right? Then I went to do what I thought was minimizing it, but it actually completely exited me out of the game. A little bit of meditation for a moment. I'm just glad there's nobody in here. I mean, you're in here, but I'm just glad it's not happening. It's not popping. Okay, let's get rid of all this bullshit. This is the 3.20 version. It's probably going to want me to log in again. .20, this should be good. I'm going to have it so when I click on the X, it actually minimizes it because it's got to run in the background, right? In order for me to be able to see my FPS. It's so fucking stupid. All this because I just want a simple program that tells me my shit, right? Like it's insane. It shouldn't be this complicated. And it never was before. I had less problems with computers 20 years ago. That's the funny thing. Steam didn't exist. Epic Games didn't exist. All these bullshit programs didn't exist. Online only, need an internet connection didn't exist. It just didn't exist. You had a video game and you wanted to get the update for that video game, you went to the video game's website and you got the update, and it was a separate download. And if you didn't like the update, you could uninstall the update. Can't do that now. Everything's forced on you. And it's bullshit. It really, really is. No, I don't want you to automatically do anything. All right, here we go. We're back in action. This is the old one. Now we're going to do that thing. Enable experimental. Yeah, we're not experimenting with anything. In-game overlay. GeForce. I don't care about a GeForce driver. Yeah, sure, that's okay. A GeForce update is okay, just not the GeForce experience. That's different. HUD layout, again, FPS counter. Yeah, let's have it over here. Back like that. Done. Yeah, see, but it keeps it there. I have to find a way so that this is what I need to figure out. No automatic downloads. I want it so that when I minimize it, it doesn't completely exit me out of the game. Or out of the program. It's forcing me to update. This is fucking ridiculous. So I can only load. I'm getting rid of the whole thing. I'm just going to use a different program. Fuck this bullshit. This is what I'm talking about. You are seeing firsthand why I don't really like computers. Because they force this bullshit on you. I don't want any of it. No, fuck you. Didn't ask you to open my web browser. You stupid fuck. Like, this is what I'm getting at. Right? This has nothing to do with me having an old computer. This has to do with I loaded the shortcut to my 3.20 version. Why are you automatically assuming I want the newest update? Didn't fucking ask for it. If I wanted it, I wouldn't have uninstalled the one I had before. So I'm just going to get rid of the whole thing altogether. It's clearly just not working. The graphic card is working great. Just not its bullshit GeForce experience. It's a terrible experience. I don't have a choice now. I just normally cannot stand new programs I'm unfamiliar with. Yeah, like already this is a huge turnoff. I just want a fucking FPS counter. I don't need all this bullshit. Fraps used to be great. It worked, but now I can't even get it to show up. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that fucking thing. Oh, great. It's in beta mode. Just what I want. Riva Tuner, statistics server. Provides frame rate monitoring. Oh. So I need this? So now I need 2 programs? Fuck. Okay. I don't smoke, but now would be a good time to have one. I've installed the program. Now it wants to know what language I want it in. How much shit do I need to install? I guess I just would have wanted the Riva tuner without the afterburner. Riva tuner statistics server. Oh my god. The hell is this? What other bullshit is it trying to download? What the hell is this? I already have the latest DirectX. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. Someone's gonna get an ass whooping. See, I don't care about all this bullshit. All this shit. Holy fuck. I don't want to toggle any. I want to see my frame rate. What the hell is all this? Holy mamma mia. Frame rate. I just want to see my frame rate. My frame rate. I don't want any of this shit. Oh my god. What is all this shit? Yeah, that's what I'll do after I get rid of all the 50,000 CPUs apparently I have. Because, one temperature is not enough. You need 15 of them. Oh, come on. What is all this? I'm going to have a stroke by the end of the stream. Oh, man. Frame rate. Now, where am I going? Show. What other icon? Where do I go now? It won't work. Tick the check mark. What check mark? I have frame rate. I did. Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh? OSD? No, I just want it in the corner. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, instead I got a bullshit error. Direct 3D D9EX components cannot be hooked right now. I'm about to hook someone in the face. I did click apply. Right here. Frame rate, NOSD, show on screen display. Now what do I do? Is this it? I also don't want that big, fat MSI window running. Ah, what's this? It's all the way up there. What's all that DR, D3? What's all this shit up there? What the fuck is that? I don't want that all up there. I don't need that D3, D12. I mean, I'm thankful I could see my... Why can't it ever be simple? Oh my god. On-screen display. Monitoring. Where is it? Oh my god, I can't even find it now. I can't even find what I was looking at. There it is. Frame. As a graph? No, that's definitely ugly. A layered colored graph. I just don't need the whole D3, D12 shit. I am all the way down. I really like the way the G-Force does it. I just don't understand why it kept forcing me to update. Override what? Group name? There's two overrides. That didn't do anything. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Not only that, I wanted it at the bottom left, not at the top left. To what? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. That D3, D12 thing is still there. Yeah, I mean, F. But that doesn't change what it shows up here. Oh my god, it disappeared. I can't keep doing this. This is some fucking insane shit. It didn't minimize to the taskbar. Hello, Ian. How's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this on my own. Now it's not even loading. What the fuck? Oh my god. Where the hell did this screen come from? I don't want MSI Afterburner. Oh, there. I can choose where I could put this. There we go. There, right there. What's wrong with this? The tuner. The tuna. Tuna River. Whatever the hell it's called. Why isn't it showing me my FPS? I don't get it. Ah, okay. So my frames per second is showing all the way up there, even though that's not where I told it to go. But it's working. I just don't want the number to be there. I told it to... Oh, see what's going on the screen? Oh man, that is hilarious. The hell's wrong with this thing? That is kind of creepy. I suppose I'll put it there. Ooh, and I can change the color. That's exciting. Yay! Wow, it works. Woohoo! It only took... We won't look at the statistics. Oh my god. I just need a moment to process all that. So, that was boring. But it also highlights the bullshit of computers. Sometimes. And how not everything is so simple. I tried running an old version of GeForce. Why even bother allowing one to download an older GeForce if you're just going to automatically update the GeForce the next time I load the program? Like, what? That's absolutely insane. And it's stupid. That's really what it is. I'm gonna go to this guy here. Just kind of see how things are working. Because I am trying out different settings, like I said, in my stream. My stream settings are different. Computer settings, like I'm tweaking stuff around for if and when I do decide to ever get back into World of Warcraft. The expansion drops in less than 2 weeks. The Burning Crusade classic official expansion is going to come back. It's going to be like it was back in 2007. So I got invited to a beta. I don't have to pay the $20 subscription fee to play. That's what's going on right here. It's just to kind of see, you know, just how shit is working. I would have preferred that frames per second counter to be at the bottom left, but I couldn't get it down there for some reason. Hello, Mufa. How's it going? Now, I hear it's going to drop. That's normal. There's a lot of people. The thing is still rendering in. However, once we get in on an old potato of a computer, it's still fairly smooth. We're still at 60 FPS, so that's pretty decent. I don't want MSI Afterburner running. Why do you want me to have MSI Afterburner running? I don't want that shit on. I do not want it on. That's the Alliance. Yeah, I definitely don't want Orgrimmar, Undercity, Thunderbluff. Orgrimmar. Yeah, let's go to Orgrimmar, actually. Let's go to Orgrimmar. Hello. How's it going? So again, just to kind of recap, not to get too berserk with it, but it's just so that you understand. Watch the top of the screen right now. You can see the top of the screen. You can see it. Okay? You see that. This is mimicking... Oh, maybe I needed to do this. Oh, maybe that's what... Oh, no, that made it... Oh, that made the counter super small. Oh, that's kind of cool. I can make the number bigger. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. I'm kind of digging it. But watch what happens when I drag this over. Notice how it's moving it? But look where it's moving it. Look where the counter is. It's supposed to be at the bottom left of my screen, but it's still all the way up there. Why not? Well, that's the polite thing to say. Don't be a grumpy ass now. That is kind of really weird. But you see that, eh? Well, yeah, probably, but... Yeah, I know, but it's so weird because now I can't see it. Yeah, but that's not really like a good fix, though. That's so ghetto. That's terrible. Like, look at that. Come on. It's like completely off my screen. What do you mean, no? It's working. It's just not ideal. Look at that. It's halfway down my screen. I should probably just pick a big number. There we go. Ah, there. 900. But I don't want to click the other number. I don't want it to move over to the right. Nope, that's too far down. Really? But 1,000 was okay. There, we're almost there. What the fuck? Yeah, this is some weird shit. But you know what? Once I get this set up, you know, kind of like that sort of thing. It's so ghetto. Yeah, 50 like that. That didn't work. Yeah, that's too big. Yeah, see, that I don't mind. That's about what it looks like when I'm playing with NVIDIA. Now I just have to make sure that this starts with Windows, so that's okay. Again, this is not the MSI Afterburner program, but in order to have Riva Tuner statistics running, you have to have MSI Afterburner installed, but you don't have to have it actually running in the background. So that's cool. Now I can forget about it. I can monitor my frames, which to me is... I mean, I spent my entire stream trying to fix it. So that should kind of give you an idea as to why it's important. Again, I thrive and strive. No, I strive to essentially get the absolute best potential performance out of my streams, right? And I mean, I could just go like that and go, oh yeah, that looks pretty good. But I want to see the dips. I want to see where it's screwing up. That was really mentally draining. You'll notice another subtle change when I was playing World of Warcraft Classic, which is, by the way, this is WoW Classic, but it's the Burning Crusade beta, in case you're wondering. I got invited to it, so I don't have to pay the monthly fee, just to kind of recap that in case. When I was playing a druid, when you're in animal form, you generally cannot interact with NPCs. So in the Burning Crusade, that was one of those things that I forgot they did, and they allowed you to be able to interact with it, but you still can't fly while you're shapeshifted. It won't automatically unshapeshift you. But you can do this, and now you can fly. So, there's that. So how's everyone doing that's in here? Now that I'm a little bit calmer, and I can finally get this shit working. This brings me great joy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So it gets size, I can resize it. If that's too big, that's a good number. I don't mind that being there. We'll even unlock this, make that smaller. Drag this around. Actually, around here. System. Action bars. The bottom left, the bottom right. Yeah, let's do that. That way when I do start to do a couple of things, like going into travel form. There we go, cat form, I can do that there. This way I can move the window right about there. Lock it. I'll keep it transparent like that. But yeah, no, this is pretty good. Like I said, this is not almost the most exciting part of when I stream, when I'm just kind of flying around, roaming around. There's not a lot of action going on. But like I said, unless I fully test the stream out, I've been doing some monumental changes to my streams. Certain subtle things that you may not up front kind of notice, but I have been told that the quality of the streams are a little bit enhanced. They're a tiny little bit better. So that's what I'm kind of aiming for. And it's just to kind of see overall how my computer's handling this game too, in case you're wondering again, because that could be a little bit confusing too. It's like, well, he's played this game, doesn't he know how it performs? Well, I changed some graphical settings that are new to the Burning Crusade expansion coming out in a couple of weeks. And at the same time, I've also made some OBS streaming changes, which is huge. And I want to make sure that, as we can see that big green number, I can still maintain that 60 FPS. I know that I can run the game flawlessly. And that when it does frame rate drop, like it did a couple of minutes ago, it's because we were loading into an area that had about 100 players, and that obviously takes a huge hit. But that's normal. This is generally what it's going to be like when I'm, you know, just playing around in the game. Again, we've got all these settings, window size. Well, yeah, window size, we can even render it higher. Anti-aliasing. There's just all these different settings. Vertical sync. Shadow is the, you know, this is all the standard stuff. So is this. But then we've got a lot more advanced features that just wasn't there before. Let me see. Yeah, triple buffering, anisotropic filtering, ray traced shadows. You think that was there in 2007? Exactly. MSAA, post-processing, bicubic. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Ultimately, in the end, I got things working pretty decent. It just unfortunately took a while. I'm streaming right now. But yeah, this is really smooth. And normally, like what I just spent the last half hour doing or whatever, sometimes I normally do that on my own. But I've had some people say, hey, you know, oh, this is kind of funny, actually. These people used to kick my ass. These little bastards used to kick my ass when I was young and vulnerable. You preyed on me. You shall all die now. How does it feel to watch the ones you love die? That was pretty satisfying. Sweet. Random things about World of Warcraft Classic that you don't get in retail. Retail is a much more easily accessible game. There will be a lot less dangers when you're roaming around the world. Like, this is a non-contested area. This is the Barrens here. This is a Horde area. But those were Alliance NPCs. And they're a little bit higher than what you normally would be when you're out here questing. So it's that extra level of danger where you have to be on guard and, you know, you just have to be mindful of your surroundings. Yeah, see, these are level 20 enemies, and those were like 22, 24 elites, and you got 4 of them. They hit you, you're dead in like 1 hit or 2. And I'm level 70, and it still took a good few whacks for them to die. Again, you play retail World of Warcraft, those NPCs are completely gone. There's a lot of places around the world that's completely gone. Now that I have a fast mount, I mean, I could have just flown there, to be honest with you. Actually, I should probably just do that. There's that area that I've been to just south of here that now is underwater. But that only happens in the Cataclysm. So this is the Burning Crusade. And then 2 years after that, we're probably going to get Wrath of the Lich King re-release in classic form. And that's the last expansion that World of Warcraft received before the actual physical alteration of the world, to where, to me, it was changed for the worst. It almost single-handedly killed the game, that one feature that they did. A lot of places have become rendered 100% useless, and it was quite foolish of them to have done that.
Hail, peace friend.
Freewind Post, 1,000 Needles. Dust Wallow Marsh. Yeah, let's go there.
Be careful.
It'll be quicker than me going on my Kodo. Yeah, so all this took a lot longer than I was hoping, but... Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. Sometimes even when I know it's going to take a while for me to kind of fix up what I want. I mean, that's why I generally say the streams are predominantly about chatting first, and then the gaming is secondary, right? But yeah, even this section got ripped apart in Cataclysm, and that to me was the beginning of the end for WoW, in terms of just the layout of the land. A lot of the danger zones being completely annihilated. Some of the NPCs that might be elite, where they may have decided to keep them around, they're no longer an elite. They're just a regular character. You can kill them a lot easier, a lot quicker. But today's game is more complicated in terms of things you got to do. If you want a PvP, in this game you PvP. You want a PvE, you PvE. Today's game, it's a little bit wonky. Sometimes you got to mix it up. There's different things you got to do. So this is Thousand Needles. This is this place that I showed you before if you've been a part of my streams before, where it's now all underwater. 100% all underwater. This was a huge zone back in the day. In Classic. Classic with no expansion, Burning Crusade, and all up into Wrath of the Lich King. So to me, anything after Wrath of the Lich King is no longer classic. There's just nothing classic about it. That feel is completely gone. All these NPCs are gone. This is a major hub for the Horde. All this is completely gone, like 100%. And that's absolutely insane. I'm going to show you that other area I used to love going to, but you've seen me fly through here before. Maybe not anybody that's in here right now. There's not a lot of people in here. But I mean just in general. And the graphics aren't quite as good. This is a 20-year-old engine. This game was designed 20 years ago. Actually, almost longer than that. So, I mean, for a 20-year-old game, if you think this looks bad, this was like, think back in 2000 or 2001 when they started designing this game. These graphics were like revolutionary. This was like huge. And then the game launched, the alpha launched in 2003, and this is what the game looked like way back in April of 2003. I could promise you most of your games wouldn't have looked like this. So a lot of Alliance can come here as well, even though they don't have a central hub. They do have a little outpost over here. The Horde one's over here. And then we're about to transition into something that's called Shimmering Flats. That now today again is all underwater. And so because of that, there could be a lot of world PvP that goes on here. A lot more excitement and action going on. It's just an extra zone in which there's just a lot of shit that can happen. And when you have it all underwater and you kill all the hubs, you kill all the outposts, all the NPCs, all the enemies, well then there's no reason for anybody to be there. And as you can see here, we're now transitioning from Thousand Needles and we're going into Shimmering Flats. There's some NPCs over here, I believe. A couple of enemies. Yeah, there you go. There's even a quest that you get to do here as well. See? It's more alive. The map is much smaller than retail. But look at this. Look at that beautiful transition. Now we're into the Shimmering Flats. Sure, it looks a little bit bland. It looks like you're on a beach. But there's shit going on. Like I said today, this is all under like 100 foot of water. And there's a major quest hub that's neutral for both Horde and Alliance coming up. So again, that used to bring further world PvP. You would grind and pick up all these car parts that are on the ground. You'd have to collect the scales of these crocolisks. Collect the venom tails of those scorpions. All this is gone now. This whole area, it's like a little boat now. And the goblins have resorted to there. And I think there might be like 1 or 2 quests left. Whereas here...
I can't trust that yet.
Well, you shouldn't have just been standing there, Quentin. All these NPCs, again, they're all dead. They've all drowned. So it's a little bit of a bland area. It's all flat. Looks like sand, like a mini kind of desert. But at least there was a lot of action going on here. And this is all just completely filled with water. The map's a lot bigger, but half the zones are rendered useless anyways. Right? But I'm just very happy with how stable the game is running. That's what I'm really happy with. Because again, I'm putting more stress on my computer a little bit in terms of extra graphical options. Stream settings, I've opened up 1440p. Make sure you set it on 1440p at the cogwheel when you're watching this, even if you don't have a 1440p and it's not real 1440p. Again, what I've done is I've tricked the algorithm of YouTube so that it forces it to use a higher end codec so that the playback of the stream would be in a higher quality. This is a little bit bland again, a little bit of a desert. So in the new game, the water starts right here. So here there's a graveyard. Here the water starts right here because of the new world that they've... not new world, but just the existing world that they've redone. Because with the cataclysm, the big dragon and all that, it came in. It caused, you know, havoc around the world. So it caused some local floodings and shit like that. So all this section of the map here is all underwater. So for the most part, it remains unchanged. But again, there's a lot of quests that you do around here. A lot of little encampments. So that's just kind of like what I quickly wanted to check out. Yeah, see, that's a huge quest line all the way around here. There's also a famous spot for leveling up. There seems to be a few people leveling up, which is kind of interesting because you can start your character maxed out, fully geared out and everything. This is a beta after all, right? Nothing you do here is going to stay. But I am going to go to the little pirate cove. I have a feeling there could be somebody there. And it's where people used to grind. The pirates, like mages, would go there and pull the whole area. And you would be able to do what's called AoE leveling. You'd encase yourself in a frozen shield. You would pull all the enemies, you would gather them all up like here. And then you would just AoE them, area of effect spell them, kill them all. And then on a per hour basis you would accrue a lot of XP. So that's the Pirate Cove there. I actually want to show you really quick a place I used to go to that I used to exploit and I almost got in trouble. It's kind of dumb. I almost got banned for doing this. It wasn't cheating. I just managed to kind of sneak into an area you sort of kind of normally shouldn't be able to sneak into. Because what happens is when they made the game back then, they always thought ahead, right? So sometimes they would be like, well, what do we do with this area? Well, nothing for now, just leave it. See? There's just random people just doing random shit. So what they would do is they would add locations. See? Caverns of Time. So even back in 2003, 2004, this area was here. But unlike today, where you actually get to do dungeons and travel through time, Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, it's the burning... Yeah, never mind. This is not the area that's still done. Sorry, in Classic, this is closed off. Yeah, this used to be blocked off in Classic, sorry. Yeah, in the Burning Crusade. They brought this back, which I completely forgot about. Let me just see something really quick. Oh my god, it has been an hour and a half, eh? Wow. That is crazy how long it took me to do everything. That is pretty insane. It was clipping. Four. There we go. Perfectly symmetrical. Right in the corner. Yeah, so this program is pretty decent. It's not too shabby. This one's a piece of shit. I might experiment with this one on my own because it's the older version. Like, I'll do that on my own. Maybe I'll look into a way to disable the automatic update. Maybe there's a way to do that. Because ideally, I kind of would prefer that, but this didn't make me have to sign into anything or any of that. I didn't even have to run MSI Afterburner itself. Just the Rivatuner. See? Right here, Rivatuner. I could pin that to the start. Put that there. And I can run that program without even having to run Afterburner. It's just they want you to install Afterburner because it kind of piggybacks off of it, but you don't have to actually have it running. And then when you click on the X... Oh yeah, you don't want to do that. You minimize it, but it won't show the bar in here because sometimes I open up a lot of windows, right? There, see, it'll stay minimized down there. So that's pretty cool. For a beta, it's actually working really well. And I'm just going to try something super quick, but I'm not going to play this game right now. I just want to make sure that it's working properly as well with a different game. Sometimes different games, it'll just be a little bit wonky. That's what used to happen with me in Fraps, by the way. So, I mean, I am in the game. Oh, there we go. I was like, what's taking so long? And there we have it, 60 FPS. So that's awesome. Cool. Excellent. Yeah, it's a pretty good little program. Yeah, so I'm going to take a small break. I'm going to have some lunch. I didn't realize I had already been streaming this long. I thought it only had been like 45 minutes. It ends up the stream has been twice as long as I thought. Spent a lot of that time wasting time, but it's not like a lot of people came in here to begin with anyway, so it's really not a big deal. Hopefully. Right? So for whoever is left in here, thanks for stopping by. And again, throughout the day, periodically here and there, that's what I tend to do on the weekends as I stream multiple times. During the weekdays is where I like to focus more on my actual YouTube channel. And I try to keep it very strict between 5 and 6 p.m. Monday to Friday. And then weekends is a little bit of a free-for-all. Hour here, hour there. With small breaks in between. So long as I don't have anything important to discuss on my actual YouTube channel. So, but yeah. All right, so thanks for stopping by. And I'll probably be back within like about a half hour, 45 minutes, I'm thinking. I probably won't even be that long. I just want to go grab some lunch. Maybe go for another walk, get some fresh air. That's pretty much it. And then I'll be back. All right. Bye for now.